Hi everybody. Ladies, a question. Can we have it all? I guess when I think back to when my mum was my age, her choices were fairly limited and restricted. Now, we can actually have a lot more than our mothers did, but I think with the freedom to have more than possibly at any other time in our lives, maybe, just maybe, it's too much. Maybe everything is way too much. In my clinic, on a regular basis, I hear women say to me, I am so busy, there is no time. There's no time for anything. And at the end of my day, I collapse into bed. My question generally is, get people to help you out. And women will say to me, who's going to help me out? I have to do it. If I don't do it, it won't get done. My name is Debbie Carberry from debbiecarberry.com.au, and I work with women around the world dealing with any sort of relationship issue. That's the relationship with their partners, their kids, and the relationship with themselves, which is probably the most important one. I think it is easy today to get overwhelmed. We have our kids, our partners, our homes, our jobs, because many of us also work. In addition to that, we have other stuff we want to get done. Then there's our family of origin. It just gets crazy. So some tips for you to manage overwhelm and actually move more into flowing. First things first, please don't multitask. It's not a good idea. When we try and do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more things at once, what happens is none of them get done well, and we actually just feel really frazzled and messy. So try not to multitask. I'm a list maker, so I have to put my hand up to being a list maker. I do like lists to know what I'm up to. But I think what we do is we put way too much on our list, and what happens then is at the end of our day we don't actually get our stuff done, which can leave us feeling like, oh my gosh, there's so much more I should have done today. So put 2 or 3 things on your list and back off with the other stuff that's not as important. I can hear you saying, but everything's important. It's not. You need to actually work out what is important and prioritize. There are stuff that can come off that list or be delegated to somebody else. The next thing is, imperfect is absolutely delicious. There is no rule that it has to be perfect. Kids can help with chores, and yes, it won't be like you do it, but they can help. So let them help you. You giving yourself permission to do your best, which sometimes, isn't perfect, and that's absolutely fine. The next thing to remember is get mindful, get in your moment. We spend a lot of our time in our history and a lot of our time in our future, and we don't spend an awful lot of time in our present moment. And I think that can be overwhelming in and of itself, that we are constantly looking to, I need to do X, Y, and Z. This is coming up, that's coming up. What have I got to do? What have I got to do? When we look into our moment, it actually is quite a relief to sit there and think, in this moment, what I have to get done, because in reality, that's all we have, right? This very moment that we're in is the only space we truly have. So, to wrap it up, if you want to move out of overwhelm and into overflow, you got to keep it simple, sweetie. Keep it simple, sweetie. And that means go back to basics. Eat well. Get 8 hours a night sleep, 7 at an absolute push, but no less than that. Your body needs that. Get some exercise every day. Get playful. Take some time out your day to actually have some fun, and use gratitude, because gratitude really helps our mental state and helps us feel more in flow. That's it for me today. If you have any questions or you want to make a comment, please do so below, and I'll pop the link to my website below. So if you need some help with managing an overwhelming life, then you can contact me on my website debbiecarberry.com.au. Thanks guys, see you next time. Bye.